Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound in this one, Eric Lauer. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to go here. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Take a look at the lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Well, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Close, but call the ball. Ball one.
They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Close, but your starting pitch.
They need to lock in.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide.
Oh, that's out.
What happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That to right. And that is that. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back here in L.A. and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Daniel Lynch. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The leadoff hitter tonight, the designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball.
Next over in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, Massey. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one.
Oh, diving stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up, clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to the dish is Freddie. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Just off the inside corner. Full count now.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
In the air, right field. Ray on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
Hey!
This one in the air, center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
That's a ball.
Get it right where you want it.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Three-two now. Stays alive. And that's a fair ball. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Man at first, one away.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Edman behind his back to second. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Some extra style points on that one. Sweet behind the back flip to get the out at second. He made that look easy.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. One, two now. Out to short. Bats up with it. They take the force out, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Isbell on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
And, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that skips in the dirt. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Tommy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. John Rave steps in for the Royals. Short the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
You call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball, that's outside.
Top of the third, no score. A changeup missing. 2-1. Just
Ball, that's out.
missed. That's a walk.
Nope, that's
Went
ball
with the
four.
cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Nick Lofton digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. To third. Over to Edman. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0.
Now pitching for the
New
Royals,
pitcher in the game for the Royals, Alex Lang.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Ben Wertvet getting ready to hit.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the top of the fourth. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And that's down and away.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there. Ball three. That one fouled off. Ripped on a line. And there's one away.
Up next to the Royals, the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Ball, that's off the plate.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fly to center his first time.
Nope, that's inside.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. So they go quietly there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 4th, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Here's a 2-0. And
ball
another
3.
ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Fought off foul. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
It was a bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast, and it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1.
Ball down.
The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the fifth. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Royals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Michael Massey.
Liner caught at second.
Up next to the Royals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's a speed threat, Tyler Tolbert.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Short hop liner handled it short. Royals set down in order. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Nate Pearson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Quas getting cranked up as well. Gets him to chase after that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Strike 1. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Strike 2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Way inside. Gets away. Muncy into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, 2 away.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there and your teammates are loving it.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
right to the backstop. Muncy up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Ball 2.
The Dodgers looking to strike first. Last half of inning number 5. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Alex Call in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4
that
to
pitch is in.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one misses.
Outside.
That's 5 straight. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Close, but called the ball. Yeah, that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Tucker up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. On the ground to short, Witt. Throws to first in time. And that will end the inning. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. And we still have no score. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. John Ray steps in for the Royals.
The right fielder, number 16, John Ray.
Popped up. Call coming on. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
No, that's down.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. In there at the knees, and it's a ball to strike.
Ball 2.
Now
Ball
one
3.
missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Go ahead run and score in position. Nobody out. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Nick Lofton. In there for strike one.
Ball, that's high.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pickoff throw. Ray back on a dive. Late swing, fouled off. Throw to first in time.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. Jack Paglione steps in for the Royals.
Nope.
The 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Dreyer also getting ready. Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And there's a ball.
That's down.
Salvador Perez next up for Kansas City. The 3-1. And the tying run is on base. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Eric Lauer won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Seth Halverson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
swings and misses, struck him out. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Quas.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher, Ben Workvet. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. That one hammered left field. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Tying run at second base here in the bottom of the sixth. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. Slams off the bottom of the wall. The run scores from second. We're tied at 1. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andy Pajes will hit next. Has grounded out a couple of times. Quas checks the runner. Ohtani back in. Look out!
Time out! That ball
And it
got
hit
him. First base.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And that is out of play. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ohtani at second. Pajes at first with no outs. Pulled out on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. To short, could be 2. The flip, 1 at second, on to first, double play. Dodgers with a run-scoring double, all even now at 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to 1. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched him.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Nope, that's a ball.
The Royals with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. That one in triple digits.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Out towards right center field. Tucker moving under it. Rings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder, number 2,
Tyler Tolbert now at the plate.
Anything but a strikeout here. This at bat can end up defining the game. Deep breaths in the box.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that one in the air center field. Pajes settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The relay, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
No, this is a big at bat right here. Nice sac fly to give his team the lead in these late innings.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Royals 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the 7th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Oh, that pitch is out.
In there at the knees for a strike. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines.
Got him looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Now a fly ball to right center. Isbell on the move to the gap. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Jose Cuas will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
so the Royals bring on a new arm, Craig Kimbrell.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He is struck out and he is walked.
Hey!
Now he breaks his bat. Save!
He's safe!
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
The Royals trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. Bullpen action for the Royals. Lucas Ursig, the closer, is getting loose. Cruz also throwing. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Jensen down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
All 1.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
That's a ball.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Right through there for a strike. the 0-1. Popped in the air. Left field. Call. Drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Popped up left side. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Royals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ben Workvet. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's
Ball
2
1.
low. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Outside with a breaking ball. The Royals holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled off. That one kicks away from the catcher. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch. And looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. John Shambi on the play-by. Just about to get underway. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering is downstairs. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Got him. One out in the top of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate. But when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
You've got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So up next, Jack Caglione. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Aye.
Witt stands at first with one out. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's out.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. Outside
That's ball
low,
3.
and it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. One out. Runners at first and second. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is Carter Jensen.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two aboard, 2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So they strand a pair. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill, Daniel Lynch. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball,
See if
that's
you can go
inside.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2.
Nope, that's
Really
off the
good
plate.
take,
Ball
especially
2.
with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Out towards right center field. Long run, nice grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Got him. That's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second, Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
That's out.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Fastball for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's inside.
In. Ball 2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground to the left. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 2, Tyler Colby.
On the corner for a strike. Second inning here, no score. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
This
That's
one kicks
inside.
away a little as he can't squeeze it. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
John Reed stands in now and watches strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Man at first, 1 away.
What do you got?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 2-2. That one missing inside. Massey, the base runner at first with 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 here.
Ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here in L.A., now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Ball 1.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Alex Lang up and loosening in the pen. Ground ball to the right side. Caglione takes it to the bag and quickly one away in the 2nd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That one fouled off. Strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Ball, that's just out.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that
that's
misses.
off the plate.
And it's 2-1. Foul ball. That one a little bit high, and the count's full.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Draws the walk there.
A breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Step off throw to first.
Safe.
Edman dives back in safely. First pitch just misses. Gets him to chase after that one.
You'll see this approach from a lot of lefty pitchers, that they've got a good slider when facing a lefty hitter. I mean, that pitch is just running away as soon as it leaves the hand. So tough to hit.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. One and 2 now.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Nick Lofton.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah!
That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That's ball 2.
Top of the 3rd, no score. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. KC down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Alex Lang. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Alex Ball.
That misses. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Lang, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Check swing. He held up. And a count 2-1.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Swings and misses. And a count now even up. Up the middle. Witt over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Ben Rorschach.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one
That's
missed.
ball two.
That's out to center field. Isbell under it. And he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. Led off the game with a strikeout.
Ball one.
And the 1-0. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Out of the fourth, Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
Well,
That's
these
a ball.
Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's a 1-2. And it goes just foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Ball two.
That's
Ball
inside.
inside.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Hey!
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Off the plate, ball one.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. There's a line drive to left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Massey off of first with 2 away. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Tucker should have this one, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here in L.A., bottom 4, Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs.
Nope.
Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Looking. Now 1 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Hey!
The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Hey!
Muncy thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Isbell fires it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Took a swing, and he went. It's strike one on Edman. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Betts. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one's in there, 0-1. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's down.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-2.
That's outside.
In the air, left field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. That misses the zone. Full count now. Alex Call waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Alex Call digs in now. Grounded out his first time.
Ball, that's outside.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Seth Halverson.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Royals, the right fielder, John Ray.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Edman. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Royals.
now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Jose Cuas. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the catcher, Ben Rorschach.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Ray settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Number 44, Andy.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages.
Hey!
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
All one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the 1-0. Fly ball to right. Tucker coming in on it. One away.
Up next to the Royals, the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
That's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting loose as well. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Nope. Outside. Nope. Outside.
Just
Ball! That
off
pitch is
the
out.
outside part of the plate. To the right side, and that one handled. Jumps, throws, safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next to the Royals, the designated hitter, Salvador.
One down, and next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He's a catcher by trade, but there goes the runner, and that one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Three.
Sets him down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Seth Halverson won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Scott, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014.
Ball.
The Royals with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the tying
four.
run
Take your
is
break.
on base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Michael Massey, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. This is
Yep, that ball
again
went out.
5 in a row. Two on, 2 outs. And a strike in there.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
No. Inside. Ball,
just
that's
off the
outside.
outside edge. Full count now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Royals strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Foul ball there. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on the go. Rip to third. Lofted. Toss to second, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Cuas done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Royals.
And we've got ourselves a pitching
Number
change.
61,
Nate Pearson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Muncy to hit. 1 for 2.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of inning number 7, Tyler Tolbert steps in for the Royals.
You
Nope,
don't want to
that's
get
a
beat
ball.
by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Hey!
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
This one in the air right field.
Foul
That one
ball.
is foul, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ball, that's in.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's a
Misses
ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And a 1-1.
That's out.
Fastball for a strike. Next pitch misses way outside. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tanner Scott won't go any further. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Evan Phillips taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So up next, Kyle Isbell. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. That one to first. Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Bullpen action for the Royals. Craig Kimbrell, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Cruz getting cranked up as well. Here comes the 0-1. That's to third. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Ball one.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Now the 0-1. This to third. Lofton. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Royals nothing. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Nick Lofton. On a line. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A two-run shot, and the Royals take the lead. It's 2-1. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Evan Phillips out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That got
Breaking
him.
ball,
First
and
base.
that got him.
Up next to the Royals.
And next is the designated hitter, Salvador Perez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Henriquez also getting ready. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's ball 2.
Here's a 2-2. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And delivers
that's
outside.
out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Gets him to chase after that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. No outs. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
2 aboard with 1 out. Now here is Michael Massey. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And now the 0-1. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Squirts away a little bit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. Caglione up to third on the wild pitch.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and third, one down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two on, one out. Grounded to third. Could be two. Over to Edman. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Two-run shot for the Royals this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Craig Kimbrell.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the catcher, Ben Rorschach.
That one pulled foul. And the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Lucas Ursig, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Inside, ball two.
And
That's ball three.
just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. Payoff pitch. And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. That's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
That catches the corner. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside, gets away. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. So now, with one away and a man at second, Andy Papas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped on a line to center. Isbell going back on this one. And there's 2 down. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
In the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And now the count is even. The tying run is 90 feet away. That one misses. 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. One left for LA. They're down 2-1. Back here in LA, we go to the ninth. Tyler Tolbert steps in for the Royals. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now.
Nope. Ball in.
Now
that's ball
missed.
3.
Hit in the air, left field. Call. Turns to the right on the move. One down.
Up next to the Royals, the right fielder, number 16, John Ray.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a foul ball. Out to short. Betts up with it. On the run. Throw to first.
He's out.
In time. Got him.
Up next to the Royals, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia is done.
Now pitching for
Jack Dreyer on the pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Lucas Erceg.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Swinging a foul out of play. The Royals trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. A little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one in the air, center field. Isbell on his way over, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Tommy Edman will hit next. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. This one in the air, right field. And a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1 just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And that'll do it. The Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final score here today, 2